Oh, hi.
Yummy. Yummy.
New year, new camera angle. Same me. Lots of things are the same, some things are different, but normal enough to make a video again. So I've been doing all kinds of nerd stuff, like making tabletop terrains, some fanciness. It's made out of foam and cardboard, so not too hard. You should try sometime, and maybe not tell anybody because you're embarrassed by things like that. But clearly I have no shame. So I follow a YouTuber named Frank James. He's a real cool dude. I think he got to start talking about the Myers-Briggs personality categories, and pretty sure he, like I am, a INFJ, which is, I believe, introverted, intuitive thinking, or intuitive feeling, judgment, INFJ. Something close to that. Give it a Google. Or if you feel like being old school on purpose, give it an encyclopedia. But he was recently talking about how INFJs typically don't do New Year's resolutions very well because they're picking something that they didn't want to do in the first place, and then when it fails, they just quit. So he suggested to do an overarching idea or concept. So my thing for this year is entrepreneurialism. So I have history being in construction. I was in the Navy Seabees for 8 years, which is a construction battalion inside the Navy. They call them dirt sailors because they don't ever do ships, really. Fun fact. And if you like World War II, they were really active there too. So give that an encyclopedia. But I have big plans for having certain kinds of businesses in the future, and I figured I'm going to pick something I know and start small. So I am starting woodworking, maybe making some small household items to start. But the first one I'm making is a spice rack. And today, I learned how not to make a type of joint. I messed that up pretty bad. But part of the fun is kind of working out the mistakes and learning from them. Kind of like they're sitting inside of you waiting to be released, and the only way you can do it is by messing something up. But once they're gone, they can stay gone if you learn from it. This is just turning into an update video. And also, random fun thing, if you ever heard of bimodal sleep, I think it's called. Back in like 17th to 19th century somewhere, people used to go to sleep when the sun went down. Then they'd wake up a few hours later and then stay up a couple hours and do stuff, and then go back to sleep until the morning. That was the accepted way of doing things. It's just how people slept. And I accidentally did that today. I fell asleep at 8:30, woke up at midnight, and then stayed up until about probably 2:30 is when I'll go to sleep. And I'll sleep for the rest of the night. And I woke up and I did some woodworking at 1 in the morning. And it felt really rewarding. Because I had a few dreams, I was thinking about those, I'm sitting there and I'm doing little woodworking things and smelling the sawdust. It was really nice. Looking forward to seeing if I wake up like extra rested in the morning. And yes, I have had a nightcap on. That's all I got for now, I guess. Hopefully this hasn't been terrible. Till next time. Peace.